another episode of The Gungeon. We are in The Gungeon. As always, I'd like to thank everyone first for those likes, subscribes, and comments. If you can continue to do that, that would be wonderful. And if you do subscribe to my channel, can you please put it in the comments below, because it does help out the algorithm of the channel, and it just helps me out totally. So, today I'm going to talk about something actually cool and interesting. About a week or two ago, I saw a TV show that I'm sure a lot of people have seen. It's called The Toys That Built America, and it's on a certain channel that is, we watch. Some people watch it, some people don't. It just kind of depends on how old you are. Some people really aren't into the history of stuff, but I am. So I kind of was watching this channel and ended up going to what we call a collectibles estate sale. Walked in there and I found a couple of really cool things that I thought were really neat that when I was a kid, I actually wanted to play with, or that I had. Let's say, I'm sorry about that, but that I had. I'm sorry about the blunders. But anyway, I saw some cool toys, and I bought a few of them, and then I saw a couple of other things too. And I've always wanted a ventriloquist doll. Well, I ended up buying. I've actually have two of them, and pretty soon I'm going to actually be showing them on the channel here. But I'm just kind of getting them ready right now. Am I a ventriloquist? No, not at all. That's the disclaimer. I won't be a ventriloquist when I show you this. But anyway, at the bottom of one of these shelves, I saw a toy that I had seen on The Toys That Built America, but on a little snippet on there that the toys that were banned in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. And still to today, we still get toys that are banned. But this specific toy was banned. It was made in the 1940s, but it was banned due to the fact of the actual danger that it caused. And there is a YouTube video out there right now that will actually show you this and show you exactly what it does. And it can be dangerous. So I took the toy up because it did not have a price on it or anything, and they kept looking through it and looking at it and trying to find a price online and trying to find this and trying to find that, and they could not find it. So they came up with a price, and I said, okay, I'll take it. So I ended up buying it, and I brought it home, and with some research I found it, and it was on an auction site, and it sold for I think between $200 to $400. Okay, this toy. And it's like anything else. Once something gets banned or whatever have you, then now it becomes rare and it's hard to get and you can't get it. But I ended up getting one. Now this toy, some of you might not know what it is, some of you might not. Well, you will. Sorry about that. Again, blunders because I'm old. But anyway, some of you might. It is called the Austin Magic Pistol. In 38 millimeter special is what the box says. And the cool thing is I actually have the box with it. And this, I'm going to show you first the actual box. Bring it up nice and close so you can see it. There it is. I'm going to show you the other side of the box. So it came actually with the box. As you can see, it opened up. So it's a very old toy. It was built was made in the 1940s. Well, the reason why they say it was banned is because for this to actually function, you had to mix some sort of crystals that came with a little can of crystals with some water, and then it came with 2 ping pong balls. And when you mix those crystals together, I did a TikTok video on it, and somebody mentioned what the crystals were, but I forgot now. I'm gonna have to check back into it. But once you mix it, it forms like a gas, and supposedly you put this ping pong ball in it, and the explosion that comes out of the end of this is unreal. Like I said, look it up on YouTube and you will actually see one of these in action. So now I'm going to show it to you. So this is it. The Austin Magic Pistol. Check it out, everyone. Is this not cool or what? The graphics on it were good. The paint was still good. I noticed everything was really cool on it. There's some little graphics that are at the top there. I guess you load things from the rear here. I'm still playing with this. I haven't really done too many things with it. A little nervous actually to shoot. Don't know what it's going to do, but the flame that came out of this, and it shot a ping pong ball. Now, did the ping pong ball in the video that I saw, did it go really, really far? I want to say maybe it shot 20 feet, maybe. Not sure, but when I saw this, I just couldn't believe it. I had to get it, especially a banned toy. Now, from what I did a little bit more research, I heard that this is actually banned in some states, and it's actually, they consider this a firearm. Some states really do consider this a firearm, in which I can kind of see it maybe, you know what I mean? But now I know by watching that video, which I'm recommending you go to YouTube and check it out and watch the video for yourself, that it can cause some problems. And the further research that I did on this toy, it did a lot of different things. It burned some people really bad. It gave them some really, for some reason, some stuff shot out and gave them some eye burns. So they banned this toy immediately. It wasn't out very, very long whatsoever, you know. Now, I didn't get the crystals, the ping pong balls, yes, and the box and the actual toy gun, but the crystals, I didn't get those because that didn't come with it. But, you know, a banned type of weapon, which is really cool, which they consider a weapon, yet it was great for kids when it first came out, and it was made for kids. But evidently it supposedly hurt some adults too, and gave some people some pretty bad burns. And so they ended up banning the toy. And like I said, it just was cool, and I saw it, and I had walked in, and I had remembered the show, and I said, I gotta have this, you know. And you cannot hardly find one. I mean, you might be able to find some replicas of one right now, but this was actually an original, because the old person who owned this, it's all he bought was collectibles and older tin type toys. He had a ton of tin type toys, and none of them were reproductions, because I checked. You can tell repops and everything. So this was actually the real one that, from what I heard, everything that was in this collection he purchased himself back in the early, you know, when he was alive. And this was his kids that were actually doing this collectibles estate sales, because unfortunately he had passed away. But so I ended up seeing it, and I just couldn't believe it. And you know, my wife wanted to know, why are you buying this thing? And I said, well, because it was a banned toy, and it did some damage. And especially when I looked into it and saw the video of it, it was pretty mean looking. So, and I figured, you know, I had to do a video on this, because these are the type of things that, you know, that I find that are pretty cool. That, you know, this channel, I don't always have to do everything about firearms, but to me, in some states, like I said, they do consider this a firearm. Not sure what states it is. I haven't checked on that yet. A little bit nervous about if I even want to play with this, because I'm not sure that, you know, I don't want to get burned real bad. But I'm going to see if there's some sort of concoction I can come up with to maybe be able to shoot these ping pong balls, because it came with two colorful ping pong balls. It was like two-sided, two different colors of each ping pong ball. One was like a blue and powder blue and light blue, and one was like a reddish type of white too on it. So it came with two ping pong balls, and you know, I have those, but it didn't come, I didn't get the crystals that go with it. It's some sort of crystals. So I'm going to do more research on this and check it out, and later on down the line I'll tell you exactly what happened, or maybe I might even shoot a video of me shooting it and see what it exactly does. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone again for those likes, subscribes, and comments. If you can continue to do that, and please put it down in the comments below that you're subscribing to my channel, because it does help the algorithms out tremendously. And also, get right over on my TikTok channel at www.tiktok.com/@Gungeon101, where you can see some really cool little short things that I do. And you'll actually see this on here, because I put this on too as a little TikTok short, and I've actually gotten almost 1,000 views on it, because people thought it was really, really cool. And I didn't even put a caption up there to say what it is. I just ended up putting it up, and I got a lot of comments too on different little, you know, I guess concoctions that you can use to make it work, that some people had told me about. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody again for those likes, subscribes, and comments. If you can continue to do that, that would be wonderful. And again, peace out from the Gungeon. Until next time.